Hello, from the name of Porter Guy here, and please excuse any background noise. You might be hearing my dishwashing machine is running right now. Got a few things to cover today. First of all, Shovel Knight news. It was recently revealed that there will be an Xbox One version of Shovel Knight being released soon, and it's going to include the Battletoads for some reason. Probably because Rare owns Battletoads and Microsoft owns Rare now, so it's not a new Battletoads game, but maybe it'll get fans hopeful. Who knows? The PlayStation versions of Shovel Knight will be releasing in late April, featuring a bonus battle against Kratos from God of War. That looks pretty interesting. But probably the biggest Shovel Knight news to come out this week was the reveal of the Plague Knight DLC, or rather the first look at it. Plague of Shadows, it's going to be subtitled. It's going to feature Plague Knight's unique brand of gameplay and a new story revolving around Plague Knight and his research, which involved the other knights of the Order of No Quarter, and probably Shovel Knight himself, no doubt. From what I've seen so far, it looks pretty interesting. Plague Knight looks, well, he's obviously a far different character from Shovel Knight, and his gameplay looks like it's going to reflect that. You know, I might actually do a blind Let's Play of that DLC, well, semi-blind since I know the levels themselves, but not how Plague Knight would play through them. If you'd like to see that, let me know. Another game that I played last year is also getting a follow-up. Azure Striker Gunvolt is one of the best titles on the eShop in my opinion, and through Inti Create's Twitter and Facebook feeds, it was recently revealed that Azure Striker Gunvolt 2 is currently in development, which I am very excited for. I mean, Gunvolt was pretty much a spiritual successor to Mega Man Zero, developed and produced by Keiji Inafune himself, and his team, of course, and the fact that it's getting a sequel has me hyped. And if you don't know what all the fuss about Gunvolt is about, now there's a demo available on the eShop. I recommend checking it out. With the updates to the first Azure Striker Gunvolt, you'll be able to import data from the demo to get bonus currency and items. So that's a plus. Go play Gunvolt! In personal news, I am almost done scripting top 10 disappointing games. I should be able to start editing that soon. For my gold patrons, that means that another behind-the-scenes session should be forthcoming, hopefully sometime this week. I've been recently considering doing a themed month of my own. A lot of people have been doing a themed month, like Smash Month, Mario and Luigi Month, Weapons Month. I'm actually considering doing that myself, specifically for one of my favorite franchises of all time, Castlevania. To this day, my top 15 Castlevania boss battles remains one of the most viewed videos on my channel. Gosh, I almost pulled a Trees Apprentice there. But since Castlevania is appropriate to the Halloween season, being based on various horror flicks, I figured I might try doing a month dedicated to it. I already have ideas for lists, so if you'd like to see that, please let me know. Also, this past week, I released highlights from my latest Patreon gaming party. So far, I've only got one 101% wonderful patron. Hopefully, I can drum up further support eventually. I guess it's a lot of the viewers just don't have money to donate, which is fair enough. I understand that completely. But you might want to check out the kind of stuff in store for patrons. Hopefully, that should spur some more support. Anyways, onto the fourth wall mailbag. Remember, if you want to send me a message for the fourth wall mailbag, be sure to do it through YouTube messages. First question comes from Tyreek George, who asks, have you played any Mother games? Earthbound, Mother 1, or 3? All grammatical errors included. Well, I have played Earthbound, and it was back in 2013. It was on my list of games I played in 2013. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed its quirkiness. Gameplay was fun. Characters were endearing. Gygas was creepy as all hell. But I haven't played Mother 1 or Mother 3, though I would love to play Mother 3. I've heard so much about it, how emotional it is, how the gameplay is. Definitely a game I would like to try. Hopefully Nintendo will localize it in due time. Please, Nintendo, localize Mother 3! Next question comes from Theodore Moden, who asks, have you ever considered doing another CinemaSins parody? I get a bunch of mixed views on my Mega Man's usefulness in parody, despite the fact that Mega Man 2 is a great game in my opinion. Just not the gold standard that many fans of the series think it is, in my opinion. Mega Man 9 is the best classic Mega Man for my pick. Just saying. But there is another game I would like to tackle. One that shows its age incredibly poorly. That would be the original Metroid for NES. Yes, it was a groundbreaker for its time, but as a game, it just doesn't stand up. At least as I see it. Next question comes from Original Giratina, who asks, if Capcom were to make another Mega Man game, would you do a blind LP of it? That's a tricky situation because Capcom seems to be in a gray area when it comes to Let's Plays. I'd probably have to contact them. I'd probably have to know who to contact for permission. Unless a publisher or developer specifically allows Let's Plays, I figure the best course of action would be to ask if it's okay. Yacht Club specifically allows people to Let's Play their game. I can't say games because they've only done one. Hopefully they'll do more. But Capcom is a gray area. I'd probably have to ask someone at Capcom if I could do the Let's Play. You know, just to be on the safe side. I know not all Let's Players do that, and by doing so, they're running a risk. But in all fairness, if the question is if I'd like to do a Let's Play, the answer is yes, and I'd love to do a Let's Play of Mighty No. 9 when it comes out, because that looks hype. Next question comes from Nintendo Blue Bowser, who asks, if there were a Mega Man X9, would you want them to resurrect Iris? No. And here's why. If a character dies in a series, my opinion is that they should stay dead. Well, with the exception of recurring villains like Sigma and Dracula. But if an NPC that's crucial to the development of a character dies, to resurrect that character would just be cheapening it. And I think the same would be true of Iris. I mean, cheesy voice acting aside, the death of Iris was a pretty emotionally impactful moment. Just spoiled a bit by cheesy dialogue. Resurrecting Iris would cheapen that moment. Final question comes from Jonathan Kimmel, who asks, what does the fox say? Fire!